Hello, welcome to another Evan Talks. My name is Evan Eckert, and today we're going to be talking about the Jordan Walker breakout and what this means for the St. Louis Cardinals' future. Well, if you missed it, Jordan Walker was making his All-Star Game debut and Home Run Derby debut. On Tuesday, it was the Home Run Derby, where they had a different format going. Instead of a clock and or outs, they had what you would call swings, and each round was designated amount of swings. So the first round was 20, the next was 15, and then the finals were 15. Well, Jordan Walker was able to get past the first round with 13 home runs, making it the number one total, tied to Wilson Contreras, while also winning the semifinals round against Junior Caminero, the reigning runner-up from the 2025 Home Run Derby, where he only hit 5. Jordan Walker was able to hit 6 within his 15 swings, leaving 7 swings on the table. It looked very easy for Jordan Walker in those first 2 rounds. Everything jumping off his bat, lasers, nice line drive approach, and it didn't look like he was changing his swing too much, which was awesome to see because a lot of times guys will change their swings to just try to hit home runs in general in this tournament. But Jordan Walker's toughest task was yet to find him until he hit the final round, where he had to face Philadelphia's own Kyle Schwarber at his home ballpark. Now, as you would imagine, the fans were rowdy, as in every Philadelphia fan ever to live. They were booing the crap out of Jordan Walker, and Kyle Schwarber delivered for the fan base. He was able to hit 11 home runs within his 15 swings. And Jordan Walker, seeing that on the monitor in the cage, was not fazed whatsoever and went out there with the boos, with the cheering when he missed a home run, and delivered for 12 home runs to walk off the Home Run Derby. Now, he was also able to hit 4 consecutive homers at the end to tie it and then to win it. Just absolutely dominant performance, was not fazed. Everybody kept on talking about his calm demeanor. Barry Bonds celebrated him. Albert Pujols celebrated him. Barry Bonds mentioned it was the best home run derby he's ever seen. Just crazy, crazy stuff for the young 24-year-old now. Going through the hardships of last year, and I guess in 2 years, 2023 and 2024 and 2025, just the hardships of that, being sent down, everything, and coming into this year, hitting 22 home runs in the first half and winning the Home Run Derby. What a star moment. He really put himself on the map for the whole baseball world to see. But that brings us to the question of the day. Do the Cardinals extend him? In my opinion, it's a definite yes. The Cardinals have been looking for a strong core to build for their next eventual World Series championship. That's what this whole year was about, to see what they have in their system, what they have at the Major League team, and they found a breakout star, Jordan Walker. Now, he has shown that he is able to, when he slumps and he started looking like his 2024 and 2025 self, oh no, is he going back to where that was? But then he's been able to dig himself out of that multiple times this season. It's happened 3 notable times. And with the contract extension to J.J. Weatherholt, $112 million, could go up to $132 million for 8 years. They're already showing that they're willing to make commitments on these guys. Even Bill DeWitt III said in the press conference for J.J. Weatherholt, and I quote, "Our long-term strategy of really building a core. JJ is one of the keys to that group, and locking him up for this long period of time feels like one down and several more to go at some point." End quote. Bill DeWitt Jr. adds that little thing at the end, several more. And in my opinion, that's a huge telling sign that they're probably working on this behind the scenes, maybe. Not talks have talked about it, but the front office has definitely discussed this, and looks like they are showing interest in this. The fact of the matter is, though, you can't let this type of talent leave the organization. It would be such a failure. It would be terrible if Jordan Walker left in free agency. And now, granted, he does have till 2030 before 2030 is his free agent year. But I'm saying the Cardinals need to extend him before he reaches that point. Hopefully this year. With Weatherholt's contract, they showed that they're building a core. And could you imagine a core that's led by J.J. Weatherholt and Jordan Walker? Let's go into the deep dive on this. J.J. Weatherholt is a great above average hitter. I believe around 15% above league average as a hitter. And also, he has 16 outs above average, which puts him in the 100th percentile of all major league players. He's the best second baseman in the game. He does not strike out. He doesn't chase. And he squares up the ball very well. Now, I think we can see him grow into a better hitter and more power coming from his bat later on. He's just a rookie right now. So I believe that he's going to become a better hitter with years to come. Also, he's a great leadoff hitter. As a rookie, he started the season off, his major league debut. He was batting off leadoff, and he hit a home run, and he hit a walk-off the second game ever played. And just those characteristics shows a guy that's not easily scared. He's unfazed. He's already. It looks like I feel like watching a guy that's been doing it for 5 to 6 years out there. Every time I watch J.J. Weatherholt play the game, it's refreshing. It's great to see from a young rookie. He never gets really angry about himself striking out. He understands the game. He understands the ebbs and flows, and he is a very professional I can't find the words today. Professional personality. Ollie Marmol has talked about it. Chaim Bloom talked about it in the press conference. Everybody knows that about J.J. Weatherholt. Now, Jordan Walker, he's an aircraft carrier on this lineup. He is your number one player. His bat speed ranks 100th percentile in all of Major League, which results into what you saw in the home run derby, awesome line drives going 115 off his bat. The insane exit velos and the hard hit percentages are insane for him. He also is very fast, leading the club in 13 stolen bases. He even has a great arm in the outfield. Now his defense needs a little help, but his arm ranks top 95, I believe, is the last time I checked. Yeah. Now Jordan Walker's biggest problem is that he whiffs a lot. This increases strikeouts and also decreases walks. Now, strikeouts are fine for great hitters. Look at Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. They strike out. But what they do not do is they don't whiff. And then they also have an above average walk percentage. So Jordan Walker needs to cut down the whiffs so that he can walk a bit more. That would make me feel a lot better about him. I think he's a great hitter, and yes, he's a superstar. He's a superstar for our team, and he's an aircraft carrier. But or he's a future superstar, but he needs to cut down the whiff rates. And the biggest example of this is he likes the low and outside slider. Not to hit, he likes to swing at it and whiff at it. He has a 78% whiff in that area, and if he's able to hold off on those pitches, it can lead to more walks. But it also leads to better counts, which then also it makes the pitchers have to adjust and try to find better ways to get Jordan Walker out. And so now a lot of his outs that are swinging and missing at those sliders are getting him into 0-2 counts because he's whiffing at those sliders. If he's able to cut that down, he's able to game plan a little. I mean, not game plan, but the pitchers are going to have to game plan and try to find other ways to get him out. But yes, he definitely needs to stop swinging at that low slider. And if he's able to cut down the whiff percentage and increase his walk percentage even to just above average, or just around average, a little above, then he will be an exceptional player. But now to the contract. It will definitely, if they extend him, it will definitely exceed J.J. Weatherholt's contract extension. This is because Jordan Walker is around the same age as J.J. Weatherholt, very young when he debuted. So this will buy out his arbitration years, which start out to next year and go into maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years of his free agent contracts. This will be closer to the Arenado contract, around $300 million in my range. I'm thinking 250 to 300, that area. JJ Weatherholt's getting $14 million. This one will be a little more, a double and a half, 2 times 2.5 of Weatherholt's. But it would buy out his arbitration years. But is it worth it? I believe so. You're solidifying a core group of Cardinals. You got Joshua Baez on the way, and once you get Joshua Baez, you got 2 strong corner outfielders. He's playing center field, but I think he's more of a corner outfielder. You got a strong defensive shortstop in Mason Wynn. He's not extended, but J.J. Weatherholt is at your second base. Alec Burleson is there. Mason Wynn, like I said, Ivan Herrera. Those guys are solidifying your offense maybe next year even. Like, that could be your offense next year. So, very fun to be a Cardinal fan right now. Very exciting future. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to keep on watching Cardinals baseball. Bye.